We're back for another camp showcase. Hello. Hi. Okay,
Now
check
that people
this
have come back
out.
to this area, they'll all want to be
So
settled
where
places like
we are
Foundation.
at, this is right next to the Aaron Holt homestead. And I think it's a highly underutilized area. Check this out. The homestead itself is pretty neat. It's got quite a few buildings. Got your little outbuildings and then their main barn. Over here they've got a field where they used to plant their crops, some grain silos. It's actually a really neat homestead though. My stealth armor's working pretty good. But yeah, you can go in all these buildings. Very cool. That's my camp. Oh, let's go up here and check this out.
You know, the world's kind of amazing. If you stop and think
So I have a bitch. I want to whine and cry. Pound my fist in the sand. Bethesda's barn absolutely sucks. The barn kit, I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I would love to have some more lore-friendly building assets. And I know I'm beating a dead horse here. But it really annoys me. I get that some people want a pristine camp. I don't. I prefer to have a lore-friendly. Doesn't mean that I don't appreciate others' pristine's, builds. I get it. I appreciate the builds and the effort, and I like the look of the camp, but I want one that's lore friendly. That is just too much to ask. So I did a video showing how to make broken walls, and this is what happens when you combine them. Get a rundown rustic shack. So these are double walls, and I had burnt part of them. So the bottom, all open. Got our moo cow. Crafting area with for our foods. So
in
this is
Bethesda,
just how I like to do it. I like to do
everybody
more of a
tried to
lore-friendly thing,
harmonize
and the
together,
idea behind
living
this
for each
place
other.
was it was an
Everybody.
old rundown barn, and somebody's kind of taken it over and started modernizing it. Sleeping area, we have our crafting, and there's a little lounge area.
March to your own beats.
But I had
Or
somebody
waltz.
asking me
Or
yesterday, they were
square dance.
checking out my camp,
Anything.
and they're like, "Well, how'd
It's
you
your
get
beat.
these log railings and stuff?" That is actually the log building kit, the log cabin kit. But when you burn them, they turn into these log railing looking things. This is actually a half wall. That's what I was doing in that one video, just showing you that you can burn different walls and they look different after they're burned. Keep that in mind when you're doing your build. And see if I can show you this one. From this angle as you approach, coming from the road, see it kind of, resembles a more of a burnt up, just old beaten up house or, barn in this instance. But these barn doors actually work. That is a pain in the butt because if you go into your building menu and you find these doors, they won't attach to anything. There's nothing in the game except for one item that it attaches to. So to achieve this effect, let me is yeah, right there. So this is the barn that they give you. So this barn, technically, give you an idea, it's sitting right there, just down on the ground. And then I mounted the doors to it and then burnt that barn and then only fixed the doors. So technically, theoretically, that barn still exists, but since I burned it,
You know
I
what,
was
man?
able just to use the doors.
One of
And
these
it's
days.
tricky because you have to line up your foundations, they don't snap um, after you burn the structure. But that is how I actually did the working barn door. Little technique, having to burn things. But yeah, I really like the look of this place. Really do. Well, hopefully that inspires you to do some building and maybe it'll give you some ideas. But just remember, if you want to use these barn doors, you have to mount it to the actual barn that they give you and then burn the barn down.
Another traveler on the road of
It's a
life.
crazy thing, but we got to do all kinds of crazy things to manipulate our building and be able to create what we want. So until next time, I will see you guys later and you have a great day.